Hello, my name is Julian Hall. I'm the co-founder and co-creator of My Internal World. I want to tell you a little bit about how My Internal World started, and then I want to tell you a little bit about what's going to happen with it going forward and make you an offer that I hope you'll be able to take advantage of. So My Internal World started off as a way of us trying to work out, a couple of us just asking ourselves a question as to whether through a brief question or a brief questionnaire we could discover how happy someone was feeling at any point in time. Now that started off as a simple question, and then over a period of months that developed into a project, and that project developed into us developing a 120 question questionnaire that covered a model of our emotional health that went across 7 different areas of our emotional health. And we developed it to a point where you could take the questionnaire online and then it would give you a report across 7 areas of your emotional health that gave you both education and personalised direct feedback on the responses that you've given. We then decided that what we were going to do is we'd test it. So we tested it on about 550 people. And the results we got back were brilliant, and basically 94% of people said it described them accurately, which we think is fantastic because we're often giving people information that they weren't really fully consciously aware of themselves. So for 94% to say it describes them accurately, we think that's a pretty good result. And 89% of them said they would recommend it to a friend. So we thought that was pretty good. But there was another piece of feedback in there that was almost overwhelming, which was people saying, if you're going to give us this really, really good feedback and this data and this personalised information that helps us understand ourselves better, how are you going to help us work on our emotional health going forwards? So we then spent the next 6 months developing an online emotional development hub where you could step into to work on your internal world. Now, we did that. We opened it on the 15th of December and we've had subscribers paying to be members of that subscription service ever since. However, less than a couple of weeks ago, or more than a couple of weeks ago, but the impact really became aware of COVID-19 and what it was doing to people. And we looked at this country and other people around the world and realised that people are scared, they're anxious, they're worried about their jobs, and they're also worried about their income as well. And we felt that it would be really, really unfair for us to be asking people to prioritise some of that really scarce income that they've got for their emotional health, despite the fact that at this time our emotional health is even more important. So we took a decision last week and we've taken the paywall down at My Internal World. Now that means that up until the 31st of May, which is more than 2 months, you can go to My Internal World, you can become a member, you can get your own personalised assessment once every 28 days, and you can take advantage of the development environment that's got 40 plus videos and worksheets in there that are animated with voiceovers and learning and exercises for you to improve your own emotional health. And there's no bank details needed, there's no contract, and there's no catch. It's very simple, it's free for you to become a member up until May the 31st. And if things are still the way they are then, we may even extend that as well. We want to help people, that's why we founded this business. So we've returned to our values and said, actually, paywall comes down, we just want to help people. So go to My Internal World, have a look, please join us, please use us to improve your emotional health.